Hey, it's Jackie and welcome back to my channel. For today's tutorial, we're doing another celebrity recreation and I am so obsessed with French-American beauty Lily Rose Depp. About a year ago, I think, I did this recreation of her Met Gala look. It was very bold and girly and you guys seem to really like it. So I thought I would do an updated look that she recently wore. I mean, Lily Rose Depp looks like a straight up princess and it was really fun to try to get this look down. So if you enjoy it, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. And without all the bling bling, all of this I got off Amazon by the way, I think it's pretty wearable for either upcoming holiday parties or fall if you like to wear a bold eye. And leave me a comment down below who your favorite celebrity is for beauty inspiration. I definitely look to Lily Rose Depp because we both have quite a round face shape, so it's nice to see what her makeup artist does, and then I definitely grab some of those tips and tricks. And yeah, you guys commenting your fave celebs will definitely give me more inspo for videos, and let's get started with this look. The first product I'm using to prep my skin is the L'Oreal Serum. I did a promo for this tutorial over on Instagram that was sponsored by L'Oreal Skin, and I have been reaching for this a ton. It has 1.5 hyaluronic acid, which sounds really scary, like the acid part, but it is great for the skin and it keeps you hydrated. It's also anti-aging, and while my skin looks pretty young still, my forehead totally has fine lines, so I like to use anti-aging products to lessen that look. And another L'Oreal product I'm using is the True Match Lumi foundation. This foundation, I think I used all of 2017. It's still one of my favorites. I think my top foundations are L'Oreal Lumi, Revlon Color Stay, definitely Benefit Hello Happy on the list, and then high-end, probably Charlotte Tilbury Light Wonder. They're all light to medium coverage, so that's the type of foundation that I like most. And to make any foundation look even more natural, you can take this serum and add some drops in, and it'll be more like a tinted moisturizer when you mix it together. This is great to do for the center of the face if you don't need a lot of coverage, because people look you in the eyes generally, so it does give the illusion of a lot less makeup for everywhere else. And then my favorite concealer is L'Oreal True Match. I often go too bright with my concealer from the whole highlight contour trend, and I end up looking too pale, so I'm keeping it pretty much in my shade, and then I'll deepen up the surrounding skin with bronzer and blush. Also, you can see me using the IT Cosmetics brush in pretty much every video. It is pricey, but I definitely recommend it. I've had it for years. It lasts way longer than going through several beauty blenders. And I've blended the lighter shade up my forehead to make it a bit bigger like Lily. I think it's fun doing these videos with slightly different contouring each time to suit my different inspirations, because everyone is so uniquely beautiful, so remember that your combo of features is unique to you and you don't have to change anything. I just like this part. It's kind of a fun challenge with the contour. And cheekbone time, I'm using a medium caramel toned matte powder. Usually I go in with Too Faced Hula Caramel, but it was a bit too dark for this Lily look, so I went with this face powder from Sephora, and I sculpted in a rounded motion under my cheekbones and under the jawline. A bit down my neck, onto my shoulders there, and I'm sorry, I always look naked. I find when I wear colored clothes, it can change the lighting a bit and it's harder to color correct, so that's my reasoning, and that I was gonna bronze the area for a strapless dress anyway. And some nose contour, I'm starting with this warmer powder. I'm creating a smaller, more downturned tip, shadowing between the eyes into a thinner nose bridge. And I never really use a medium tone shade to start the contour, but it looks really good with this and then the deeper contour shade so that you don't use too much intensity with the contour on the first go. So I'm just adding in the little divots like Lily with my Kevyn sculpting powder in deep. I need to find a true dupe for this. It's so expensive, the Kevyn one, but it is my go-to, and I really can work with anything drugstore. I think most drugstore products are great quality nowadays. The only hard product for me to find is contour shades. So let me know if you have a good recommendation that I'm missing out on. And giving those rounded, bold cheekbones, I did a similar contour in the Blair Waldorf tutorial. I think Lily and Layton definitely have quite similar features. And we're getting there. I'm going pretty bold on blush, and I love Milani blushes. They are so luxurious feeling without the price tag, and they last forever, and I love using two blushes, but with mineralized blushes, you get kind of that two-dimensional look without using two products. So I'm just sweeping this deeper peachy toned blush up the cheekbones.
And my go-to highlight is usually the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light Wand. I went with something a little less sheeny. I wanted it to be a bit more subtle this time, so I'm using MAC Skinfinish. I have to check the shade. I think it's Lightscapade, and I haven't picked this up in a while, and I just added a touch to my nose and cheek like my inspo. I'm working with L'Oreal on Instagram over the past couple months, and I promoted the Unbelieva-Brow with this post you can see. So here you can see their super bold brows, but with this look, I wanted it to be a little less intense, so I just used less product, and I wanted to see more skin through the brow, and instead of using the shade Brunette like I used on Instagram, I'm using the shade Light Brunette. This product is a very quick and easy brow product to use. You can just leave it like this or go in with a pencil too. I like the Precisely My Brow by Benefit for those little strokes, and the Unbelieva-Brow does come with a spoolie to brush out, by the way. I just ended up using the Benefit spoolie because I was already using the pencil. And the eyeshadows are super easy. You can find so many palettes with the maroon and purpley shade I'm using mainly. So I have this Kiss palette here, Urban Decay Naked Cherry, Maybelline Mini palette. Literally any price point has these shades that I'm working with. So with a deep maroon first, I'm creating a bold rounded crease shape. And we're fading into an intense V. Forewarning, this is not going to be the most blended eyeshadow look because I want to fake that deeper set eye, so the harsher line helps get that look down, but you can blend out as much as you want for your own eye shape. And again, to deepen up the eyes, I'm using this deep matte purpley gray or purpley brown in the inner corner for a rounded, exaggerated crease. And with a little less product on the brush, I am darkening the outer V, but in a softer way. I tend to make the shadow mistake of bringing it up higher than I actually want, so I love using the L'Oreal concealer as a makeup eraser. It's really great with the sponge, and then you can just wipe off the sponge so you don't put excess shadow on your face next time you're trying to conceal. But another similar product for kind of those makeup touch-ups is Anastasia Pro Pencil. That one is great for shadow, brow, or even lip liner touch-ups as long as it's in your perfect shade. For the lid, go in with a mainly white with some gold Shift to It shadow or highlighter. I used Albatross, yeah, by NARS, which is one of their highlighters. And bam, I got brown eyes now. I said I was gonna do a giveaway with these contacts in a video a while back, like obviously new ones, but they were the same pair that you see on screen. But then I got some feedback from a couple of you guys being concerned because some people do have sensitive eyes that they might not know they have, or need a prescription because mine don't have any prescription in them. So I thought it was best not to pick a winner for that giveaway. I really didn't think about it like that. I just ordered one pair and I got two, so I thought it would be nice to give someone a pair, but I always appreciate your feedback because I didn't think of that side of it. So I'll have these contacts linked below if you want to look more into them. But yeah, I always send giveaway winner stuff. I don't like just randomly say it and not do it unless it's a company who's actually sending it out and not me. So I'm sorry to disappoint anyone with that news, but I heard your concerns and I thought I would play it safe. But anyways, I'm finishing up with a bold liner, and this little step of dragging the liner in the tear duct for a sharper shape is so smoldering. I love it. Little bit of mascara. I went with the Lash Paradise, and it reminds me of the dress Lily wore with the iridescent pinky packaging, and this is a dupe for the Too Faced Better Than Sex. I don't like wearing tons of mascara, so just a couple swipes for me, and the eyes are done. For lips, I wanted to try the chocolate scented L'Oreal Pro Matte Liquid Lipsticks. I saw Katie from Hello Katie show these on her Instagram stories, and while they're not in Canada, I don't think, I bought a couple when I was in the States, and I know they're on Amazon too, but basically they're a liquid lip that are all chocolate themed and they smell like chocolate. This one's called Bittersweet, and I find the applicator easy to use as a lip liner, and it has great staying power. Tapping into the lips to blend, and then topping off with a peachy nude. And in the other Lily Rose Depp look, I used half Chanel makeup because she is the face of Chanel, and then half drugstore, so check that out to see a bunch of really beautiful Chanel products. I literally only own those Chanel products I bought for that video, so I didn't want to use all the same stuff again, but vote in the poll what type of makeup you buy most. I have a luxury collection, mostly of Charlotte Tilbury, but I do use drugstore and like Benefit, Too Faced price range probably more often. And okay, so this hair, I don't know why I filmed it so sideways. I've been in a bit of a rush when I have been filming because I'm trying to pre-film, but anyway, I tossed it back into a sort of flattened ballerina bun, just using bobby pins while leaving out some curls in a center part. I fixed up the curls with the bubble wand from Lumi. This is actually called a Pro wand. I just have always called it a bubble wand. And this is how my version turned out. I couldn't see pictures from the back, so I just kind of went with this, and I think it looks really put together and very princess-like. And then my fake fancy outfit is just 2 scarves I got off Amazon, but the color is one of my favorite colors. I love pastels, and it's a pretty good match to Lily's dress. And I really hope you enjoyed this look.
I hope you enjoyed this Lily Rose Depp look, and if you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe as always for more pop culture videos every week. Be sure to ring the bell notification button so that you don't miss when I upload. And also, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I do have a second vlog channel. I work really hard on those vlogs and they're lots of fun, so be sure to check them out. I recently went to South Korea and Paris, so there's some really cool vlogs up on there. I don't post every week or anything, just in any exciting time. And I love it when you guys tag me in your photos on Instagram or Twitter to show me your looks that you've recreated, as well as when you're wearing my merch. So yeah, check it out. You guys look so cute. And I do have a link down below to my merch as well as all of the products used in this video. And I will see you guys in my next tutorial.